I have a medical questionnaire for you today. Are you okay with answering it? Okay, good. So I am just going to ask you questions about your skin, and then someone else will be able to ask you further questions later on, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to touch your skin, if you don't mind, while I ask you these questions, okay? So, have you ever had hyperpigmentation? Okay. Any discoloration on your skin? Right. Have you ever had a sunburn? Have you had multiple sunburns? Okay. Have you ever had eczema on your face or your body? What about rosacea? Have you ever had any chronic rashes? Any chronic redness? Right? Do you suffer from any dryness? Do you have overall dry skin or particular dry patches on your skin? Do you have oily skin? Do you have any problems with skin texture? Any rough or bumpy skin? Do you have any fine lines or wrinkles on your skin? Okay. Do you have any flakiness on your skin? Do you suffer from acne on your face? What about anywhere else on your body? Have you ever had contact dermatitis? Keratosis pilaris? What brand of moisturizer do you use on your face? What cleanser do you use? What body wash do you use? Okay. I'm just gonna finish by asking you some questions about your hair and your scalp, alright? Do you have dry hair? Do you have split ends on your hair? What shampoo do you use? Do you have psoriasis? Alopecia? Do you have eczema on your scalp? Okay. Do you have a dry scalp? An oily scalp? Do you have dandruff? Do you have any bald spots or pattern baldness? Okay. Have you ever dyed your hair? Have you ever bleached your hair? Do you wash your hair with hot or cold water? Do you blow dry your hair? Do you let it air dry? Do you flat iron your hair? What's the frequency? Do you curl your hair with a curling iron? What's the frequency? Alright. Well, that's all the questions that I have for you about your skin and your hair. So someone else is going to come in and ask you some further questions for the medical questionnaire. Okay? Hi, I'm going to continue questioning you for your medical questionnaire, and I'm going to ask you questions about whether you've had any injuries on your face in the past, and I'm also going to be asking you about any procedures that you may have had on your face. Okay? Alright, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to just be measuring your face, if that's okay with you, because I need some measurements for our records. Okay? Alright, so have you ever had a bone fracture in your upper jaw? Okay, what about your lower jaw? Any of your eye sockets? Any of your cheekbones? Okay. Have you ever had any major bruising anywhere on your face? What about your neck? Have you ever had any major burns on your face? What about any slight burns? Mild burns? Right? Have you ever had any major cuts on your face? Are there any scars on your face? Okay. Have you had any major non-cosmetic procedures on your face? Alright. So now I'm just going to ask you if you've ever had any cosmetic procedures anywhere on your face. So I'm just going to list off various procedures that you can have done, and just let me know if you've had them, okay? Alright, so have you ever had a facelift? What about a forehead lift? What about a brow lift? Have you ever had your ears pinned back? Okay. Have you ever had lip injections? Have you ever had rhinoplasty? Have you ever had dermabrasion? What about microdermabrasion? Have you ever had a chemical peel? A laser peel? Have you ever had laser hair removal? And if so, where? On your body or on your face? Okay. Have you ever had liposuction? What about an upper arm tuck? Okay. Have you ever had tattoo removal? If so, where have you had it? On your face or on your body? If so, on your body, where on your body? Have you ever had vein removal on your face? What about on your body? Have you ever had a scar removal on your face? What about on your body? Have you ever had birthmark removal on your face? What about on your body? Have you ever had hair transplant or hair replacement? Have you ever had eyelid surgery? Okay. I think I just need just do a few more measurements. Just this. Okay. Wow. That was all the questions that I needed to ask you and all of the measurements that I needed to take. Alright, so someone else is going to come in now and continue your medical questionnaire. Okay? I'm going to ask you questions about your past medical history. Okay? Alright, so just follow the tip of my pin light. There's no light, but just follow the tip of it. Alright? So, when was your last physical examination? Your last eye examination? Dental examination? Have you had any other doctor visits within the past year? What were they for? Who was the doctor? Have you ever broken any bones? Have you ever had any surgeries? What were they for? What hospital did you have the surgery at? Okay. Have you ever had any other hospitalizations? What were they for? How long were you in the hospital? What hospital? Okay. As a child, did you ever have chickenpox? Mumps? Measles? What immunizations have you had? Have you ever had a blood transfusion? Okay, what's your blood type? Alright. So, I'm going to ask you about your family medical history. Okay? So, this just includes any mothers or fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers, any brothers or sisters, and any children that you might have. So I'm just going to list a variety of different illnesses, and I just want you to tell me if any of them currently have it or have had it in the past. Alright? Okay, so have any of them ever had or currently have arthritis, asthma, gout, diabetes, either type, glaucoma, high blood pressure, high cholesterol levels, problems with their thyroid, any problems with their kidney? What about their lungs? What about their liver? Any problems with their heart, their bladder, their stomach? Okay. Have any of them ever had any autoimmune problems? Alright. Do you have any severe allergies? What are the symptoms that you experience when you come in contact with the substance? Okay. Are you on any medications currently? This includes any prescription medication, any over-the-counter medication, or any vitamins. Okay. Well, now I'm just going to again list a variety of different illnesses, And I want you to tell me if you have ever had them in the past or if you currently have them. Alright? Have you ever had chronic migraines? Have you ever had chronic hot flashes? Have you ever had any ulcers? Have you ever had any autoimmune problems? Have you ever had any problems with your vision? Do you wear contacts? Glasses? Have you ever had LASIK? Okay. Have you ever had any problems with your hearing? Do you wear hearing aids? Have you ever had problems with your thyroid? Any of your kidneys? Your colon? Your lungs? Your liver? Your bladder? Your heart? Okay. Have you ever had diabetes? Either type? Have you ever had a blood clot? Okay. Have you ever had high cholesterol levels? Arthritis? Asthma? Okay. Well, that's all the questions that I needed to ask you. Okay. Hi. I'm going to be the one finishing out your medical questionnaire. So I'm going to just ask you some questions about your lifestyle habits. Alright? If you don't mind, I'm going to be drawing on my clipboard while I ask you these questions because I just need to create a medical portrait of your body. Okay? Alright, so I'm just going to start at the top of your first. Okay. So, do you exercise? What kind of forms of exercise do you do? Do you go to the gym at all? Okay, do you play sports? What kind of sports? What's the frequency that you exercise? Like how many times a week? Okay. What is your diet like? Do you eat a lot of fruits and vegetables? How much water do you drink on a daily basis? Okay. Do you eat a lot of snacks? Okay. Do you eat a lot of fast food? Or what is the amount of fast food? Would you say how many times in 1 month do you eat fast food? Okay. Do you eat a lot of added sugar in your foods? Okay. How would you rate your sodium intake? Is it high, low? Would you say normal? Okay. Do you have a lot of caffeine? Either in coffee or tea or soda? Do you have energy drinks? How much of these do you drink on a daily basis? Is it frequent or infrequent, your intake of caffeine? Okay. Do you drink alcohol? What kind of alcohol? How much alcohol do you drink in a month? Do you keep alcohol in your home? Okay. Do you socially drink? Are you ever concerned about how much you drink? Okay. Do you smoke cigarettes? What's the frequency within a week? Okay. If you do smoke, how many years have you been smoking? Okay. If you have quit smoking, how long has it been since you stopped? Okay. Do you vape? Do you chew tobacco at all? Okay. How many years? Okay. Alright. Do you wear sunscreen every day? Do you try to wear sun protective clothing? Okay. What level SPF do you use? Do you use waterproof sunscreen? Do you try to stay in the shade at all when you're outside? Do you check the UV index each day? Do you apply more sunscreen if it's a high UV index? Alright. I'm gonna ask you about your sleep, okay? Just draw this part quick. Do you have a consistent sleep schedule? Do you ever have trouble sleeping? Do you have insomnia? Or do you have episodes of insomnia? Is it chronic? Okay. What is your average sleep schedule? Okay. Do you have a sleep routine? Like any things that you do before you go to bed to help wind down? Okay. If you're ever stressed, do you have a sorry. If you're ever stressed, do you have a go-to way to help de-stress yourself? I think I'm done with my medical portrait. Let me see if I missed anything that I want to note. Can you look up for me? Okay, can you turn your head to the side for me? The other side? Can you look down? Alright, you can relax. Just add these few details right here. Alright, well, you are done with the medical questionnaire. We have gotten all the information that we need. Okay? You did wonderful.